Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, a good one in store here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Dante Kent with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson again. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Penix working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. His first throw is an interception. Trevin Wallace has it. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
97, 50, great. Set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Got it?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Shot, 17. Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Watch out now, 50, Fury. Ultra, go ultra. Set.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, set. 52 blue, mega, mega. Ready.
Hubbard again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Set. Black 4, smash, red. Hut, hut.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Carolina in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Penix now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Penix here from the gun. They put everything he's got behind it. Caught at the 20-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Set, ready. Hey, 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Red, 38. Ready, ready.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, full fury. Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Kent on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Into Johnson to start this drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll toss it to Johnson. His way through a tackle, and he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there, and that's a Steelers 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Inside give to Johnson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They're going play fake with Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, Penix. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Connecting on the slant. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Red, 38. Fury, yellow.
Young working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Y'all gotta pause my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't call the nature.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 6 seal, black. 10.
Running for it here with Hubbard. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Down. Black 40.
Counterplay, Hubbard. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Okay, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. I'm in. Ready?
Now it's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Sends this to the end zone. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Steelers 10.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt them. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Penix is going to throw again. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue, 32. Set, Hunt.
Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set, ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. Hut.
They run again with Hubbard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Escapes the pocket. They left him wide open. It's complete. Jukes away from one. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And that's a pick for a touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Came out out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Escapes, breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Black swap. Hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it forward to see about a yard out of that. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Set. Go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Trying the left side with Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue, third, ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 45, right.
This is Hubbard running left. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Panthers bring it back to even.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carroll.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kent on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Ready, hut, hut.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 21-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face. Wipe that smile off your face. An extra long 4th down.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Penix working from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
One thing we don't have, and in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Again, Penix to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Looking slant route, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 30. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Black. 95. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Smash. Red. 38. Hut.
Hubbard again. Take a fourth quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Steelers 34. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Penix on first down. Headed out right. Rolling. Man takes a deep shot down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He can run it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Flush down now to his left. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
70 Lion.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Throwing now. That's on target to Pierce. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has it downfield, working left. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. 45. Ready?
Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for our Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Ready. Black 40.
From the pistol, it's Young. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. A give left side to Johnson. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the 1st, and they can run this clock out. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.